Death has always been humanity's most haunting question. No matter how advanced our science, how vast our knowledge, the mystery of what happens after we die continues to trouble us. Some see death as an absolute end. Others imagine it as the gateway to another realm. Buddhism, however, offers a timeless and profound perspective, one that does not merely speculate about the afterlife but guides us toward understanding the very nature of existence. Death is not the end. In Buddhist thought, death is not viewed as an annihilation. Instead, it is part of a larger cycle known as Samsara, the endless round of birth, death, and rebirth. Just as day follows night, death is followed by new life. The physical body may perish, but consciousness, shaped by the force of karma, continues its journey. This cycle is not random. It is governed by cause and effect. The actions, intentions, and habits we cultivate in life, our karma, become the seeds that determine the conditions of our rebirth. In this sense, the afterlife is not a mystery imposed upon us, but a natural unfolding of the choices we make here and now. The stream of consciousness. Unlike many traditions that imagine an eternal soul traveling unchanged from one life to the next, Buddhism teaches that what continues is a stream of consciousness, a flow, not a fixed entity. Just as a flame can be lit from one candle to another, the new life carries forward the energy, tendencies, and karmic imprints of the previous one, without being identical to it. This subtle teaching reminds us that identity itself is not solid but fluid. Who we are is constantly shaped by conditions, and death is simply another transformation of this ongoing process. The real question: where are we going now? When people ask, where do we go after death? Buddhism redirects the question: where are you going in this very moment? For the path after death is intimately tied to the path we are walking right now. Every thought of anger, greed, or ignorance conditions our consciousness, while every act of compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness plants seeds for liberation. Thus, the Buddhist answer is not merely theoretical, it is profoundly practical. If we wish to know our destination after death, we should look closely at how we are living today. Our habits are shaping our future far more than we realize. Liberation from the cycle. At the heart of Buddhism lies not just an explanation of rebirth, but a path to transcend it. The Buddha taught that samsara is ultimately unsatisfactory because it binds us in endless cycles of suffering. Liberation nirvana is the cessation of this cycle. It is not heaven, in the conventional sense, but the complete freedom from clinging, craving, and ignorance. To approach nirvana, one practices the Noble Eightfold Path, cultivating right understanding, ethical conduct, mindfulness, and meditative insight. Through these practices, we begin to loosen the grip of karma, weaken the power of craving, and awaken to the truth of impermanence. From this perspective, the most important question is not, where do we go after death? But, can we awaken before death? Comfort in uncertainty. One might think that such teachings are abstract or inaccessible, but Buddhism offers comfort in a unique way. Instead of promising a fixed paradise or condemning us to eternal punishment, it shows that our destiny is in our hands. We are not powerless victims of fate. We are participants in the unfolding of our own journey. Moreover, Buddhism invites us to make peace with uncertainty. Death need not be feared if we understand that life and death are two sides of the same flow. Just as a wave rises and falls back into the ocean, our existence is part of a larger continuity. Conclusion. So, where do we really go after death? According to Buddhism, we return to the cycle of samsara, shaped by the karma we have created. But more importantly, Buddhism teaches us that we can use this very life to awaken, to transform our consciousness, and to step beyond the cycle altogether. Death is not the final chapter, nor is it an unsolvable riddle. It is a mirror reflecting how we live today. The Buddha's timeless answer is simple yet profound. Do not merely ask where you will go after death. Instead, live with mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom now. For in shaping the present, you are already shaping the journey beyond.